Coming up on this episode of Ability TV, we meet Canadian actor Madison Tevlin.
I always say I have Down syndrome and it's the least interesting thing about me, and it's true.
We meet a group of people who are dedicated to fostering the artistic talents of people with disabilities.
How everyone is special no matter what they look like or what they do.
And we learn how the power of music can bring joy and break down mental health barriers.
The arts and music makes a difference in life.
And I'm joined at the desk by Brianna Metcalf.
Welcome to Ability TV.
Hello and welcome to the second episode of Ability TV. And a big welcome to our guest host, Brianna Metcalf. Welcome to Ability TV, Brianna.
Hey Brandon, thanks so much for having me. I absolutely love this show and I'm so excited to be here. We've got an exciting show lined up for you, filled with some wonderful stories and inspiring performances.
Thanks so much for being here. And I wanted to start off by saying we've had some really great feedback and support since we launched our show. And we wanted to give a very special shout out to everyone who came along to our launch event at the Pivot Theatre in Brisbane. It was a cracker of an evening, and we really appreciated the support and enthusiasm from everyone.
Now, if you didn't catch it, the first episode of Ability TV is available to watch on demand anytime on CTV Plus and the Ability TV YouTube channel. So make sure you check it out.
So, Brianna, for those who may not know you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? I believe there's quite the story on how you're diagnosed with incomplete spinal cord lesion.
Absolutely. So I live here on the Sunshine Coast, but I was originally born in New Zealand. I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, but I was re-diagnosed when we moved to Australia when I was 2 years old. So basically, a spinal cord injury, or an incomplete spinal cord injury in my case, means that I have limited movement from my neck down to my toes, and I require a lot of physical assistance from people in my day-to-day living.
And you're currently at university. What are you studying?
So I'm studying a Bachelor of Laws. I'm currently in my 5th year of study part-time, and I've got about 3.5 years to go. So I've got a bit of a while to go before I graduate, but I'm really excited to get going in the career and hopefully put it together with my advocacy work.
We're so glad you're here, Brianna, and we're going to learn some more about you later in the show.
Thanks so much, Brandon.
You are welcome.
So Ability TV had the opportunity to meet Canadian actor Madison Tevlin. You might have seen Madison in the movie Champions alongside Woody Harrelson, or in a viral campaign for World Down Syndrome Day. And while Madison has Down syndrome, believe it or not, and she'll even tell you, that that's the least interesting thing about her.
Welcome to the team, Cousin Tina. What's with the boogie board?
You do you, I do me, okay? Where did you get this guy?
He just showed up one day.
Madison, thank you so much for joining me on Ability TV.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy about this experience.
A lot of people in Australia would mostly recognise you from the movie Champions. What was it like working on that movie next to the likes of Woody Harrelson?
Girlfriend problems?
That was fun.
You were passable.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Makes sense.
Oh, what, am I that bad looking?
You know, McConaughey. That was once of a lifetime experience, and working with Woody was so fun and so cute. Our banter between each other was so much fun, feeding off of him and working with him. And I loved everything about it. Just because we have a disability doesn't stop us from doing what we love. And making this movie, it just made me feel like I know that anything is possible, and Woody pushed me to become a better actor. And because of this movie, I knew that I really wanted to do this the rest of my life.
Wow, that's amazing, Madison. And I love it how the way you said, for us people with a disability, we could do anything.
I feel like we can, I love proving people wrong, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, exactly. I love that you say that I have Down syndrome and it's the least interesting thing about me. But why do you say that?
The part of who I am. But it's not all of me. We should all celebrate our differences today and every day.
What do you think is the most interesting thing about you?
I love those questions. Thank you for asking. What is the most interesting thing about me? That's a really good question. Probably because I see the best in people and that I feed off people very quickly and I'm very witty and very quick and very fast when I do things. So that's probably the most interesting thing about me, that I'm always so present in the moment.
You were the face of a viral campaign for World Down Syndrome Day. Can you talk to me about that experience?
It was so much fun making this film with them, and I just assume that I can, so maybe I will. That was the whole message, and that everyone's relating to it, and it's very powerful. Like, people are resonating with it. People are going to watch this campaign and feel like they can do anything they put their mind to.
So, what fools these mortals be? I learned fucking Shakespeare. You assume I can't swear, right?
Wow, that's amazing, Madison. I love it. Do you have any words of encouragement for people with disabilities?
And never stop believing. Because when you do that, more opportunities will come to you. And the more you believe in yourselves, I say this all the time, when you believe in yourself, more things will come.
I love that advice. That is so true.
Representation, to me, does really matter, what you see on social media and on screen.
Yeah.
And just do what they love, because just because we have disability doesn't stop us, and that we're all in this together.
Exactly. We are definitely all this together. Have you ever been to Australia, Madison?
I've never been to Australia before, but I would love to come.
Oh, wow. Should definitely come down one day. It's beautiful.
I would love to. It would be so much fun to see you guys. And maybe you guys can show me around one day whenever I come. So it would be so much fun for me if I can come up there and do a talk show with you. I love co-hosting. It's always so much fun for me, and I'm so super natural with camera.
Oh, that's great. I love to hear that. So, Madison, thank you so much for joining me on Ability TV.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you, Madison.
Wow, Madison is an absolute powerhouse. What a great interview. Well done, Ash. Still to come on Ability TV, we learn how the power of music can bring joy and break down mental health barriers.
But up next, we meet a group of people who are dedicated to fostering the artistic talents of people with disabilities. This is Ability TV.
To whoever may need this nugget of encouragement, things will be alright, so put your word in.
Thanks for tuning in to Ability TV. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on social media. Just scan the QR code, or if you're watching on YouTube, all the links are below. And while you're there, please tap the subscribe button. That way, you'll get notified every time we post a new video.
Brianna, you were telling us earlier about your incomplete spinal cord lesion and how you're studying for law. But you're also involved in advocacy and disability representation. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so because I've lived my whole life with a disability, and anyone with a disability would understand, that we face a lot of challenges in everyday life. And I've been really grateful that my parents have been there to help me through every step of the way, and I've learned a lot of my advocacy skills from them.
Oh.
So from that learning, I've kind of also learned the skills of advocacy. And when I went from high school to adulthood, I also transitioned from pediatric to adult health services. And there was a lot of challenges during that time because I was transitioning to a complete new health service. So from those challenges, I had the opportunity to become a consumer representative advocate, which enabled me to kind of share my experiences with those in the health services to hopefully help other people in the future. And then I also had some opportunities come to me through disability advocacy. And I'm just really passionate about helping break down those barriers for people living with disabilities and just, I guess, kind of break the stereotypes of what we can do and what we can't do. And yeah, just show everyone what we're capable of.
That is totally remarkable. We really appreciate it. Hey, you joining me at the desk.
Thanks so much, Brandon. It's been great to be here. Now, have you ever wanted to get involved in performing arts? Well, we're about to meet a group of people who are dedicated to fostering the artistic talents of people with disabilities.
My name is David, and I have Down syndrome, and I play as one of the starfish minis called Barra.
Hi, my name is Karen, and I wrote the story of Wilbur the Optical Whale.
Wilbur the Optical Whale is about a beautiful whale and a shark who are best friends. Wilbur wears glasses and he gets teased for it.
Being a disabled person means that we face a lot of stigma, and so I think it's important that we share these experiences of stigma with people at a very young age so that they can learn to accept people for who they are.
1, 2, 3, let's see if we can get some magic happening. Wilbur the Optical Whale. It came from a children's book I wrote when I was 19 years old in response to me having been bullied.
So Wilbur is a whale who has his best friend who is Cecil the shark, and we have a lot of adventures together that are sometimes ruined by Big K.
We despair. We hate different sea creatures. They make us mad. We make them feel silly and awfully bad.
I have cerebral palsy, and so yeah, it's good that we work in a production where the cast is all disabled.
Basically to teach people that even though you might get teased for something that is a point of difference with you and that makes you unique.
Really a lot of laughs and a lot of fun. So really nice to see that's a small intimate setting.
I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
I thought it was really well done and really great message. It was cool.
Fantastic, just fabulous.
It gives everybody who has got a disability the chance to know that you can do things. You can be inclusive and explain to people how you can be part of the whole society.
It's all about celebrating difference and being unique and how everyone is special no matter what they look like or what they do.
I'm very proud to be different, to have a disability, and I say stand up for who you are and be proud.
So I think being disabled is very much a part of my identity. It makes up who I am and how I perform to other people.
So we've had performing artists, a famous actor. What about a singer? Up next, an in-studio performance from a truly upbeat choir. You're watching Abilla TV. Welcome back. As many of you might already know, there can be a stigma around mental health, and many people like Linda find themselves struggling with depression and anxiety. But thanks to the power of music and community, Linda found hope and transformation.
I like the freedom of the singing.
1, 2, 3, Sister Susie sitting in the shoe sign store.
My name is Linda, and almost 2 years ago I was introduced to Upbeat Arts choral program.
All day long she's in signs, all day long she's Sister Susie.
Being in the difficult domestic situation I was for all those years in my marriage and being told you can't sing anymore, I lost the confidence to.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low,
I have post-traumatic stress disorder and anxiety and depression from domestic violence. Last year I wrote a poem with Upbeat Arts, and it's entitled The Light That We See. Whenever we find that we feel a bit low, just look around and find someone else's lovely warm glow. On the days that you find it hard to shine oh so bright, the light that we see doesn't have to sparkle or shine. Sometimes my writing's very dark and I scare myself with that.
As the operations manager for Upbeat Arts, we're looking to help people with their recovery. So adults that might be experiencing some mental illness or disadvantage or marginalisation might come along to our choir or our creative writing program.
I'm using Upbeat Arts and the programs within and the people that I meet to help me to recover from that.
So they've had to find that courage within themselves to come along to the program in the first place, or on a day when they're having a bad day, and then the rest kind of just happens organically with the culture that we've created.
The exercise I use is, hello girls and boys, my name's Mickey Mouse. That's it, that's the exercise, is make a Mickey Mouse sound. Shall we do it? Go for it.
Hello girls and boys, my name's Mickey Mouse. The beauty of Upbeat Arts programs is that we very much care about each other, but we don't judge each other.
A lot of our members suffer from depression and anxiety, PTSD.
Sister Susie sitting in the shoe shine store. All day long she sits and shines. Gotta do the actions. All day long she sits and shines.
The arts and music makes a difference in life.
1, 2, 3 and breathe. 'Cause baby there ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no mountain low. Use your hand.
My soul is relaxed. I feel like my blood pressure is down from what it was. Relaxed, tired, and happy that I've had a good morning with friends.
It's amazing to see how participating in choir has brought back hope and joy into Linda's life. And now we're in for a real treat. Please put your hands together, because here in the studio is the Absolutely Everybody Choir performing The Climb.
These are the moments that
amazing performance.
Thank you all for joining us on this episode of Ability TV. Remember, if you have a story to share, reach out to us.
And don't forget to like, comment, and share our show. Spread the word and inspire someone today.
We all have the ability to inspire, make a difference. See you next time.
Ability TV is produced by Trending Media Australia in partnership with ROPE. ROPE is a disability service organisation providing opportunities to people living with intellectual disabilities to learn media skills by participating in the creation of Ability TV, including hosting and the show's production. If you'd like to be involved or become a sponsor of Ability TV, we'd love to hear from you. Just go to abilitytv.com.au.